Hey guys, I'm Grestar, and how about we have another Patreon shoutout video? That's right, this one is for those who donated $5 or more to me in the month of May. So without further ado, let's get to reading the names off of the notepad text file I have on the other monitor. So we have Majora, Daniel Papke, Issak Beeker, Mathan Sivanesan, Carlos Alarcon, Xezlec, Arron Smart, and others who well, not refused, but who would rather not be named. So thank you guys very much for supporting me on Patreon. It really does mean a lot, and it really does help me out, especially recently. Hasn't been rent issues, but I spent a lot of money to upgrade some things. So hopefully that'll be noticeable. Or rather, I hope it won't be noticeable. I hope you won't notice, like, games will just run perfectly smoothly and things like that, because if you don't notice mistakes, that's when I know that the upgrades work. But yeah, so having, again, you know, income that I could actually save up instead of just paying toward rent, really helpful, as you guys might be able to imagine. So I really owe it to you guys, and thank you again, heart. Yeah. You take this heart and you love it. Okay, so update time for me. I mean, for my life, I guess. If you want to read that, if you just came to hear your name, you know, and the thank you, you are free to bugger off if you'd like. But if you'd like to stick around for just a little bit longer, I'll talk for a couple minutes about things that are going on in my life or whatnot. So, well, first let's just talk about Remember Me Part 4, because if you watched Remember Me Part 4, you'd see at the end, it was almost like a badly made remix, where it was just completely choppy and things did not synchronize, like match up at all, and things like repeated itself. I don't know what happened, because I was only recording Remember Me for an hour during that play. Actually, I guess it was technically an hour 20 minutes, but still, I don't think that would be long enough for it to like mess up that badly. But it started lagging so badly, it was terrible. During the video, I tried to I edited several times to, you know, like resync my voice with what was actually happening, you know, in the gameplay footage, so sync my webcam footage with the gameplay, which was surprisingly difficult. It took a lot longer than it usually takes me to edit things, because usually I don't have to deal with that, but I did this time. But then by the end, it was just so bad I couldn't fix it, even if I wanted to like take an hour to try to. Like, there was no webcam footage that I could salvage enough to like match with the gameplay footage, whatever I could salvage from that. Like, they just have both gone off the deep end kind of thing. It was crazy, and I don't know why, because I thought my computer could handle Remember Me, but next time I record, I'm just probably gonna drop the settings. So that was interesting. I was really annoyed with it at the time, and even while editing, I'm really glad that a lot of you people, I mean, of the few, I guess, who actually watched it, you thought it was more charming than anything. I certainly don't want it to keep lagging throughout other episodes. I want to be able to actually play and enjoy the game. But I'm glad you guys didn't like hate that video because of the lag. So thank you for being cool with it and being patient and everything, because I do my best. So aside from Remember Me, I think I spoke about being gone like all of July this next month, you know. But if I didn't, I'm going to now. So pretty much all of July, I'm going to be gone house sitting for my brother this time. Last time I house sat, it was for my grandpa. But this time, my brother, he's going to, like, the London Star Wars celebration for 2 weeks, and then he's going to San Diego Comic-Con. If you happen to be going to either of those, look for him. He's gonna be dressed in a big old Chewbacca costume that he made himself. It's really, really cool. It's impressive, you know. But yeah, if you see him, go ahead, say you watch my video, say hi and everything. I don't think most of you are gonna go there, but in case you do, why not, right? But yeah, so he's gonna be there, and so I'm gonna be watching over the house, and our two cats, you might remember the two black cats. There was Callie, and the other one we just called Cat. But I lived, you know, with him for 6 months-ish, you know, like half a year. So, you know, I love the animals, and, you know, I want to help when I can. So I'm gonna try to be, you know, make videos ahead of time. The weekends, as they have been, you know, just pretty recently, they're probably gonna be pretty bare. I'll see if I can make some little videos for the weekends, but I'll definitely be trying to get Monday through Thursday, you know, as normal. So hopefully you won't be able to tell much of a difference, like notice that I'm actually gone, but I am going to be away from home. So in case things do go wrong, or I underestimate the time I have left and I'm not able to finish enough recordings and everything, just forgive me on that, I guess. If you could, you know, be patient again, because I'll admit that I'm not the best judge, and I'm one of those people, with school, with work, with anything, where I tend to procrastinate until kind of, not exactly the last moment, but you know, until I think I can safely put it off, and then I'll do it. So like, if I have a deadline tomorrow, I'll do it the day before, you know. I'm not the kind who wakes up and then is like, okay, I should do it now, because I don't think that's really smart, but I don't really think what I do is smart either. But that's just kind of what I do. So making stuff in advance is kind of difficult for me just with my mindset, but I'll do what I can, and hopefully you guys will be able to enjoy videos as normal. On the bright side, I should be able to watch this new death battle, Mewtwo vs. Shadow, before I go to Dart's house, brothers. So that should be good. As for the one that happens next month, I might actually be a little postponed on that unless I'm going to record it while I'm there. I don't know. Another thing, while I'm there, I'm considering live streaming a lot just because I figure I'll have a lot of free time. I figure I'll either live stream a lot or like not at all. It kind of depends on how I feel once I get there. If I decided to just settle down, like binge Netflix or something, I might do that. Or I might play some games and hopefully invite you guys to watch. So I guess keep an eye out for that. I update on Twitter, Facebook, and I try to post a little video of it. But at his house, without the same like editing software and everything, I might not be able to post a little video. If you could watch for Twitter and Facebook then, if you're interested in checking out my streams, that would be good. Again, my Twitch is twitch.tv/riz_Grestar. I'm pretty darn sure. So if you want to go check that out, you know, and just follow me preemptively, by all means, feel free. Aside from that, I don't think that there's a ton. I guess just to update you on school, because like I said, I'm planning on going back to college this fall. I took a year off because I was transferring to follow a different degree that a different school offered, but then I couldn't afford that school, so yay! And I technically can't cheap. I just don't have a lot of money because, you know, being on YouTube, you don't get a ton. I think a lot of people have this misconception that if you are at all popular on YouTube, you're like raking in thousands of dollars. That's no. Like I make a fraction of what my friends with real jobs make, you know. I say quotes because this is a real job. I say it's just, you know what a lot of people think of as real jobs. So yeah, I'm kind of living like minimally, which I don't want to make you guys feel bad. I'm just trying to explain. Where was I going with all of that though? I don't remember where I was before. Oh, school, right, school. So I'm just waiting for to hear back about financial aid, but this time they had to like verify my information. And so I'm having to get like, you know, reach out to the IRS and have them send me like tax returns and everything. And financial aid is just being super difficult. Like I swear they're not being straightforward with what they need. And then as soon as I send that, like they'll wait a few days and they'll be like, oh, we also need this, you know, and things like that. It's like they don't want to help me or like they do but are super reluctant at this. I don't know. But I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that I'll be able to get enough financial aid where I'll be able to go again. And if so, it'll be the first semester too. My younger brother's actually going to college. And we both registered to take a few classes together. And I think it would be cool. So yeah, fingers crossed that that'll work out for me, I guess. And that's all I can think to really update you guys in my life. If you'd like, feel free to let me know what's going on in your lives in the comments below. Of course, you're also free to send me, you know, a private message, whether on YouTube or on my Facebook page, or you could, you know, send me a tweet if you just want to chat a little bit. I'm not always available, and I'm not going to respond to everything just because I can't. It's not humanly possible, you know. But if you'd like to just let me know what's going on with you, if you want to just say hi, you know, feel free to send me a message. It's really nice to hear from people. So yeah, you go ahead and do that. Or if you just want to, you know how the comments work. Basically, just be nice. That's all I really want from you guys. I just want you guys to be friendly with each other. And toward me, please, too, if that's okay. So yeah, thank you guys again for supporting me on Patreon or supporting me through my channel just by watching my videos and being a friendly, supportive person in the community, in the comment section and all that. It really is appreciated when, you know, you guys can moderate yourselves and you don't throw hate at other people and you don't reciprocate that kind of thing. If you just leave the haters in silence, they typically die out. So, you know, hopefully we can just kind of all band together and not add to the problem. But yeah, this is the end of this video, so as it is the end, we're calling it here. Cue outro, go!